Robots are already helping our soldiers fight wars. They take on some of the most dangerous missions, like roadside bomb disposal. Army bots today have complex control systems that require highly trained personnel. But soon, a simple household device will become a mainstay of the battlefield. The Universal Remote Control. A single handheld unit that will control all of the Army's mechanical grunts.
The common controller brings it all onto one device so they can control multiple platforms. It makes it easier to equip on the soldier. It makes it easier to train on. You have one device to train on.
New soldiers are coming into the force pre-trained as veterans of video game battles.
With the controller, what we're trying to do is to be able to mimic some of the controls and the interface that the gamers are used to. A lot of these soldiers, when they come into the force, they grew up on this technology, and so they're very familiar with it. And so a lot of this control is just very intuitive for controlling robots, for firing weapons. It's just a natural extension of that.
With the Universal Remote, one soldier can control several robots. For the airbot, flip one switch. For the ground bot, flip another. At the push of a few buttons, one soldier can do the work of 3 or more. At this field test in the high desert of Texas, the Army demonstrates how these remote controls will work in combat.
One of the powerful things that's emerging in Army modernization is that you're able to now take multiple systems, ground, air, unattended, and link them up with manned assets. So you share this information so people can make good decisions.
The mission objective is for a soldier to remotely deploy surveillance robots to find a group of enemy fighters hiding out in a house. His intel will be sent to a platoon planning an assault. First step, set the control to the unmanned aerial vehicle to get a bird's eye view of the target.
It's a vertical lift asset versus a fixed wing, so you're able to get it into some difficult terrain and then able to get the imagery and the sensor data to the small unit leaders.
Real-time video and infrared data are sent to the platoon leaders so they can decide which of the buildings to target. Next, with the flip of a switch on the remote, the ground bot gets into the action. He looks just like Wall-E's long-lost brother.
It's a small unmanned ground vehicle, which features some unique capabilities. You're able to put day and night cameras and sensors on the vehicle, and you're able to get it into small and hard-to-reach locations and get the video imagery back to the soldiers long before they get in there.
Then it's time for the attack. After the assault, soldiers need resupply. And for that, there's one more switch on the remote. It turns on the Mule, or the Multifunctional Utility Logistics Equipment Vehicle.
Well, the Mule is a 3.5-ton robotic combat system, first of its kind in the world, and it's designed to carry approximately a ton of cargo. And that cargo could be ammunition or food and supplies, or it could be mission equipment.
Like a pack mule, this robot mule lightens the load for the soldier. But its funky wheel configuration is what distinguishes the mule. It almost looks like it's breakdancing.
Each one of these wheels on the vehicle can be articulated independently to a different orientation. So the vehicle can crouch itself down on the ground, or it can raise itself up.
Future soldiers going into battle will be armed with their gun, their canteen, and their universal remote.
And the beauty of our system is it's man-packable. The soldier can wear it. And every year that goes by, we make it lighter and lighter. So you don't have to be near a vehicle. You could be in this rough terrain and conduct your mission.
Within the next decade, robots will be on hand to do the most dangerous work on the battlefield.
One of the best ways to keep soldiers safe is to remove them from the front lines altogether and replace them with robots. The work being done today could make the frontline human a thing of the past. And while it may not mean the end of war, it goes a long way towards taking humans out of the line of fire.